Curtis Sliwa is the breakout star of the final weeks of the New York City mayoral race. Now, look, Sliwa, you can find him when he's not running for mayor on Sean Hannity's program, pushing tough on crime BS. This is not somebody who we should say we shouldn't launder his politics beyond finding amusement out of him. And he really is just one of the most New York characters I can think of, though. When he's representative of New York Republicans. This is what a Staten Island Republican is like, actually. And they don't like Cuomo either. That's the other thing is that the Cuomo campaign is so lazy, so funded by billionaires and top-down politics, the exact kind of politics we need to get away from in the Democratic Party. And he's an independent, so there you go. But that they assume that because of his name, that Sliwa voters are going to come over to him. It's like, no, you're not a Republican. They're Republicans, bro. And also, you spent your entire tenure as mayor bullying everybody in New York. And the only reason he was able to keep it together was because he would retaliate against people and he would keep them in line as a bully. But that illusion, when you're not in power, I mean, it fades quickly. So Sliwa went at him during the debate. And I believe Zohran Mamdani had said a few weeks ago, I trust him more than Cuomo. And I would agree. He's asked here by Nate Friedman on his show.
Possible.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. By Nate Friedman on his show, if he's helping Zohran Mamdani win by staying in the race, and loved this answer.
However, I think it is clear to New Yorkers who are against Mamdani that you and Cuomo are splitting the anti-Mamdani vote. So my question is simple. Are you okay if Mamdani wins that you, so to speak, contributed to that?
Well, number one, Ackman is a jerk. Has he been right yet? Here's a guy who goes up to Newport, Rhode Island and thinks he's a professional tennis player. Come on, Ackman. Stay in your lane. Does he know anything about politics? No. Does he live in New York City? No. He lives in Chapaka, the whitest suburb of America, where even the lawn jockeys are white. He may know Wall Street. He may know hedge funds.
What?
He has been wrong every step of the way with the billionaires. So let's say people.
No, it's just racism.
I'm not from an area that does lawn jockeys. I guess they're like the little racist things.
Yeah.
Rich people put on their lawns in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Like black caricature.
I don't really understand what that's about.
It's a little bit questionable, but this is who we're dealing with
At
here.
At least we're dealing with a Republican who thinks living in an all-white neighborhood is goofy.
Yeah, I mean, or he's just also but he's trying to admit, he's trying to say Cuomo's not even a New York City resident.
You don't
basically.
even go here.
He's doing a long-term boarding situation at his daughter's nearly $8,000 a month apartment. Or 7,000.
Let's say people come to the conclusion, if somehow I lose, and we know Andrew Cuomo's lost, he's already tossed into town. Oh, it's because of you, Curtis. Really? It's because of the Democrats. Wait a second. Who created Zohran Mamdani? Who embraced him? Who nourished him? Who supported him? And how dare you, people who know nothing about politics, suggest that everybody who's going to vote for me is suddenly going to be reborn. We love Andrew Cuomo. He killed all these elderly. He's a sexual harasser. He told conservatives and Republicans in 2014, if you're conservative and you believe in right to life and the Second Amendment, you have no place in New York.
Yeah,
you need to leave. This is the result of the Democrat self-destruction.
All right, so let's pause it here. So I'm supposed to help them. But he defines it as self-destruction, but I would say that the Democrats, the voters, did make their decision clear. For all of this talk about how Zohran Mamdani is not a true Democrat, the independent on the ballot, Andrew Cuomo, is the true Democrat. It's actually a kind of an important conversation about how the party treats democracy. Zohran Mamdani won by 12 points. Democratic voters, it's not open primary system in New York. You have to be a registered Democrat to vote in the primary. And the registered Democrats overwhelmingly decided, no, this guy, the Democratic Socialist, is more representative of what I want to see in government than the so-called Democrat. Who's more of a Democrat? That guy, the popular will the people who decided, that he's representative of my interests. What makes somebody a Democrat? It's when the Democratic voters say this guy represents me, not just, I don't know, some sort of affiliation or whatever. Not what the party elites decide. And that is the distinction. Party elites think Democrat means one thing, and the voters are saying, actually, and increasingly so, no, we wanted to say another thing. And the fact that they don't listen to that is indicative of the larger problem here.
It should be pointed out to folks, because this entire conversation is premised on stupidity by the Cuomo supporters, that even if Sliwa dropped out and somehow got every one of the people who was going to vote for him to vote for the former Democrat Andrew Cuomo, Zoran would still win. So why are we even talking about this? It's because they're grasping at straws and losing. And the type of race panic I've seen from Zionists over, they were in denial about it before, I think, the last debate. And now they're in the anger stage of, look at who he's posing with pictures with. Let's get really freaked out about terror supporters and smear people, frankly, about the Holy Land 5 and stuff. But also, one thing to point out about Sliwa is he is sort of against the billionaires right now, right? But that's just a function of he never had a chance.
Yeah.
The billionaires get behind people that they think could win. And Sliwa has never had a chance here. So he's anti-billionaires because they're not funding his campaign. And there's no chance they would.
They wouldn't, exactly. But that's what allows him to be an actually authentic representation of a New York Republican. Exactly. That's what's so funny about watching him is this. If there was a donor-picked Republican, he probably would do worse.
Yep, exactly. Yes, and he would drop out, and then all the people who got some sort of felt represented by him would feel completely left out in the cold. Whereas Sliwa is cultivating his own little political base. I mean, it's pretty much irrelevant.
Yeah, but
other than for something for people to get mad at when they want to run some sort of psychocentrist.
I have a friend who says there's no such thing as fuck you money. There's only fuck you poverty. And that's what Sliwa has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Gabriel Sherman, I think it was, had a book on what's the old big guy that used to run Fox News? Ailes. And Ailes was gonna go after a blogger during the Bush administration. He's like, we're gonna sue him into oblivion. And the guy's like, I just have a blog.
Yeah, good luck.
Sue my blog.
What, you're coming after my debt?
I make $75 a month.
Miss Buggles said, saw a funny TikTok of a girl who went to a Sliwa event where he spoke about his feral cat rat plan. When asked who would maintain the feral cat houses, he apparently said single women between 40 and 60 will be great at this. I mean, look in the mirror, bro. Aren't you the guy that has 10 cats in your studio? That's a little bit of lacking, Curtis Sliwa lacking in self-awareness.
Is the very thin glass house.
Yes. Noel from San Francisco, that's a terrible Cuomo impression, but a great Yogi Bear. Sliwa's. Yeah, Cuomo always sounds like he's holding in a burp. Has anybody noticed that? Harry Emden says, Comrade Curtis Sliwa. There you go. Not really, though. Nancy
I'll be honest. It's just relative to Cuomo. Sliwa's kind of fun. Once this is over, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Let's not forget he lies about crime.
Exactly.
And, framed black people.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Sliwa's a nasty, nasty loser.
Yeah.
He's a useful idiot right now.
Exactly. Got real estate. Democrats have weak compromise policies with no backbone. All you need is a few elected officials to take the bribe, and that's it. End of the political effort. It's money and all about the real estates. Yes. Nancy Bass, I love this guy, although I don't.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.